Hey guys, welcome back to Math from My Desk. In today's video, we'll be solving question 2 of the AMC 10A and the AMC 12A 2024 exam. So let's go ahead and start. So a model used to estimate the time it will take to hike to the top of the mountain on a trail is of the form T is equal to AL plus BG, where A and B are constants. T is the time in minutes, L is the length of the trail in miles, and G is the altitude gain in feet. The model estimates that it will take 69 minutes to hike to the top if a trail is 1.5 miles long and ascends 100 feet. So immediately based on this, we have our first equation that T is going to be 69. Actually, let me go ahead and make that a little smaller. T is going to be equal to 69. And that is going to be equal to, well, L in this case is 1.5. So we have 1.5A plus, and G is 800, since we're told it's 800 feet. So 800B. All right, and now we continue reading. As well as if a trail is 1.2 miles long and ascends 1100 feet. So we have our second equation now, and that is 69 is equal to 1.2A plus 1100B. How many minutes does the model estimate it will take to hike to the top of if the trail is 4.2 miles long and ascends 4,000 feet? So essentially what we're trying to do here is, well, first we're going to want to, we'll want to find what T is if we have 4.2, if we have 4.2A plus 4,000B. But the way we're going to approach this, it's going to be a little different. So let me go ahead and start. So first, since these numbers 1.5 and 800 and 1.2 and 1100 are a little more complicated to do math with, and by the way, this is a completely optional step. You can go ahead and skip it, but personally, I find this step to really be helpful. What we're going to do is we're going to let A equal 10x. So like that 1.5 will become 15 and 1.2 will become 12. And we will let B equal y over 100. So 800 becomes 8 and 1100 becomes 11. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to set these two equations equal to each other since they're both equal to 69. So we're left with 1.5a will become 15x. 800b will become 8y. And that's going to equal 1.2a will become 12x. 1100b will become 11b. We're then going to subtract 12x and 11b from both sides. And we get 15x minus 12x as 3x. Plus 8y minus 11y, that's going to be... Sorry, I wrote here 11b. This is supposed to be 11y. So 8y minus 11y is negative 3y. And that is equal to 0. So we end up with this 3x is equal to 3y, and that basically means if we remove the 3, the x is equal to y. So now that we know that x is equal to y, what we can do is we can basically let x equal to y in one of these equations right here. So we have first we have the equation that 15x plus 8x, well, normally it's 8y, but since x is equal to y, we can replace it, plus 8x is equal to 69. So now we can solve for x using this. 15x plus 8x, that is going to be 23x is equal to 69. And then we're going to divide both sides by 23. And what we end up with is x is equal to 3. And since x is equal to y, then that also means that y is equal to 3. So now we can go ahead and solve the problem that we want. So how many minutes does the model estimate it will take to hike to the top of the trail? If the trail is 4.2 miles long and ascends 4,000 feet, if we use these two equations that we created, we're going to have t is equal to, instead of 4.2a, we're going to have 42x. And instead of having 4,000b, we're going to have 4d. We're going to have 40y. And now we can replace x and y with 3. So we have t is equal to 42 times 3. 42 times 3 is 126. And then we have plus 40 times 3, where 40 times 3 is 120. So t is equal to 246. And that is option B. Thank you guys for watching.